Ready? Start. While a vague allegation that the accused may tamper with the witnesses may not be a ground to refuse bail, but if the accused is of such character that his mere presence at large would intimidate the witnesses, or if there is material to show that he will use his liberty to subvert justice or tamper with the evidence, then bail will be refused. While disposing of bail applications under Section 437/439 CRPC, courts should assign reasons while allowing or refusing an application for bail. But detailed reasons touching the merit of the matter should not be given while may prejudice the accused. What is necessary is that the order should not suffer from non-application of mind at this stage. A detailed examination of evidence and elaborate documentation of the merit of the case is not required to be undertaken. Though the court can make some reference to materials, but it cannot make a detailed and in-depth analysis of the materials and record findings on their acceptability of otherwise, which is essentially a matter of trial. The effect of granting bail is not a set the defendant accused free, but to release him from custody of law and to entrust him to the custody of his sureties, who are bound to produce him to appear at this trial at a specified time and place. According to Law Commission's 268 report 2017, bail essentially means the judicial interim release of a person suspected of a crime held in custody on entering into the recognized with or without sureties that the suspect would appear to answer the charges at a later date, and includes grant of bail to a person accused of an offence by any competent authority under law. The apex court in the case of Union of India versus Shiv Shankar Kesari 2007 7 SCC 798 has held that the court, while considering the application for bail with reference to Section 37 of the Act, is not called upon to record a finding of not guilty. It is for the limited purpose, essentially confined to the question of releasing the accused on bail, that the court is called upon to see if there are reasonable grounds for believing that the accused is not guilty and records its satisfaction about the existence of such grounds. But the court has not to consider the matter as it is pronouncing a judgment of acquittal and recording a finding of not guilty. Considering the facts of the case and keeping in mind the ratio of the apex court's judgment in the case of Union of India versus Shiv Shankar Kesari Supra, larger mandate of Article 21 of the Constitution of India, the nature of accusations, the nature of evidence in support thereof, the severity of punishment which conviction with entail, the character of the accused applicant, circumstances which are peculiar to the accused, reasonable possibility of securing the presence of the accused at the trial, reasonable apprehension of the witnesses being tampered with the larger interest of the public, state, and other circumstances, but without expressing any opinion on the merits. I am of the view that It is a fit case for grant of